What do you got for us today for community questions?
Here's what I got for you. Hans asks, what is a misunderstood pop culture property or franchise that doesn't get enough credit?
I wonder if it has to be misunderstood. One franchise I wish just was still around and was like way major popular is like Captain Planet.
Wow.
I mean, that was so fun as kids, and we need
Sure.
Captain Planet today. Like,
I feel like we need them more than ever.
exactly, the oceans are rising,
Ice caps are melting.
as Bo Burnham would say, and we just need Captain Planet.
Wow.
Yeah, the world's
Bring
on
it back.
fire. We need
I would love give us a remake.
Sure. Why
of
isn't there-
Captain Planet,
why
a
has there
live
not-
remake?
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
been remakes of everything else.
Yeah.
Why not that?
I could take Gargoyles again too, though.
Sure. No, it's perfect how it is.
You just leave it as it is.
Leave it.
Perfect.
Yeah, remaster it. It's fine.
What's the order of the elements at the beginning?
Earth, wind, fire, water.
Okay,
And
so I'll
heart.
take that as a
Isn't there
segue into myself. So, I'm gonna take a small pit stop on a individual property and say that if you have not yet experienced Avatar: The Last Airbender, please go and do so.
Oh, yeah.
All the four elements. It's
Nice,
amazing.
nice
animated show.
transition.
And I'm going to now expand from that and take a hard swing and say that I think that the entire animated medium is misunderstood and undervalued by society. I think that a lot of things end up being sort of shunted into this sort of for children sphere where adults don't become interested in engaging with properties because it's animated.
right, yeah.
And I have a couple of notes. So
You took notes?
It makes me immediately think of like the Miles Morales Spider-Man being animated,
Yeah.
and even like my mom was like, I wasn't expecting it to be animated, and like was kind of disappointed.
Oh, the Into the Spider-Verse?
yeah, it was
Yes,
so weird. It was
uh-huh.
such a strange
Fantastic
take.
movie.
It was so good.
Such a great movie.
Good way to take that animation and kind of have adults engage with it in another way.
Yeah, exactly. And in animation, you are able to, in such a cheaper way than, or less like monetarily intensive way, bring your imagination into reality, as opposed to doing something live action and with CGI. Like, it costs so much more money.
Yeah.
Like, the Avengers movies are so expensive, and if it was drawn the same galactic level conflicts can and have been like experienced
Yeah.
and put into the animated medium.
Okay, give us your notes.
Okay. A writer takes a blank page and tries to describe their mental landscape to you so that you can see something similar.
Okay.
But an illustrator or a graphic designer or an animator opens the window to their mind and shows you exactly what they are seeing in a way that is so much more difficult with just the written word. And it's something that I personally, as a writer and not an illustrator, I envy, because my interior, my mindscapes are, just like any human, highly detailed, and I want to share them with other people in a lot of different instances, and being bound by words is constricting. I mean, what do
Would
you
you
guys
like
think?
to see animation, Krista, be something that adults engage with more often as well?
Yeah, I think so. I remember as a kid watching an animation that I guess was intended for adults. It was an adaptation of Watership Down.
Okay.
And that was actually kind of, intended for adults. It was like very dark, and it had this weird, strange, eerie just feeling to it, and a mythical feeling to it. And it wasn't for kids, but it was...
Isn't it about rabbits?
It is about rabbits.
Right, but I did hear it was very adult themed.
Yes, and so all the adults will let you watch it because it's a little animated film about rabbits. But then it's
Ah.
like, whoa. And then you can terrify yourself.
Holy
You should have
cow.
seen her smile just now.
Jeez
You can
Louise.
terrify yourself.
Add that to list of reasons we know why Krista is like this.
Yes.
I now
that does
understand
not
where this
scratch the
unsettling feeling comes from when I look at your art.
It
I
does not come
understand.
from Watership Down.
No, at least not just.
Not just.
Anything else on your notes there for animation?
No.
Okay. I want to make sure we covered it.
One piece of animation that I think is pretty undervalued, that is fantastic and pretty much made for adults, is the Castlevania series on Netflix.
I have not gotten into it yet, but I've heard that it's
Oh
good.
my goodness, it's so good. And like it's all American animation and American voice actors. So it's, locally sourced, I guess.
Organic.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But like it's super high quality, super actiony. Highly recommend.
Nice. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
So, any other pop culture that we think is undervalued, misunderstood that we want to talk about, or is that all? Everything else is fully understood. Good. Glad. Let's move on.